Future Twinge here. Right before Chapter 3's launch, we started with a discussion of previous chapters and theories as a kind of refresher to help make sure some of the weird lore and loose threads were on the top of our minds. If you'd prefer to jump straight to the gameplay, it starts around 18 minutes in. Enjoy! Hi! We're live. It's almost time. You can be like, set up and still feel like, oh, I'm not prepared at all, even if you've got a bunch of Toby Fox music on the playlist and everything. And you try to surround your microphone in a bunch of acoustic foam, but there's still, a big empty room that's echoey, but, do what I can, So yeah, we got a little time to, I don't know, talk about things and stuff. I don't have like visual aids for this stuff particularly, but that's okay. We can just sit on this screen. Let's see, a few just kind of scattered thoughts about I don't know, mysteries or loose ends or interesting bits from the previous chapters here. So we ended with well, at the end of chapter 1, Chris plugged in the TV because it was like unplugged in chapter 1, and the beginning of chapter 2, it's dusty but plugged in. And then at the end of chapter 2, Chris turned on the TV and opened the door, and with their hand they made. Yeah. So there's a curious intentionality to that during the times that they or someone else is in control rather than us being in control. Ralsei. What the hell's up with Ralsei? Why are they Azrael? Why are they trying to guide the story in a specific way? Why do they know what's happening more than everyone else? What the hell are they telling Chris by themselves when they intentionally pull the player's focus away from Chris and Ralsei over to like Susie or whatever? What the hell, Ralsei? What the hell? Probably not actually sinister. I don't know if the fan base would forgive Toby Fox if Ralsei was directly a villain, but what the hell? One cute theory of Ralsei I've heard as far as like what his physical object is in the world would be when Chris was young. They wore a little headband with horns because they wanted to be like their monster family and stuff. And that, got lost at some point. And like that feels like an object that would potentially have such like historical importance to Chris and be like so tied directly to Chris that it's a possible physical object that Ralsei could be, but yeah, and of course Ralsei isn't a normal Darkener, doesn't turn to stone in other dark worlds, and it's yeah. Alvin the Pastor, what are they scheming? Talking about the hammer, like, I'm wondering if Gerson is proud of him, and it's pretty vague, but like, what's the deal with that? We got the voice that was talking through Spampton, where like suddenly they're just like, can anybody hear me? Help! And then like Spampton's like, I didn't hear anything right now. But it sounded like they were talking to you! And in the game files, the text files, unused, there's that same basic sort of voice talking about being lost in the darkness. I guess no one could hear me, and sometimes they're not even sure they can hear themselves, but they hear something that sounds like scratching. This could be a couple different things, but like most directly it feels like Noelle's sister Des, who is something mysterious happened to some relevant time ago, and yeah, so Des may be lost in time and space, and possibly that happened at the bunker. Something happened at the bunker that was at the bottom of town that is upsetting to Chris, and Chris doesn't want to talk about it. If we had not told Onion Sand we didn't want to be his friend day one, Onion Sand shows up day two and mentions a not new song that he heard under the depths of the water. And there's some other curious bits of water illusion. When you very first start the game, in the background, when you're in the little character creator thing, the kind of cycling background is pulled from an image of just an ocean. And the sound that plays in the game when you first enter the Dark World and kind of enter that weird barren area, when you first enter the closet there, is named Ocean.ogg. Presumably we won't see more Onion Sand, though, since we, told them we weren't, in my playthrough, we told him that we weren't going to be his friend, and I regret nothing. We've got Sham the shopkeeper that knows a bunch of stuff of what's going on too, and kind of in the same vein of Javelin Spamton, that they know more than most people do. They spoke of the Shadow Mantle, which they implied that we would need the Shadow Mantle to defeat the next secret boss, but something appears to have taken it from their belongings. So we don't know necessarily what's up with that. But somewhat related to that, some of the other mysterious ARG-like pages on the website. So this plays a distinctive sound from the Weird Route in Chapter 2. I did kind of implying this, what we're looking at here, pertains to alternate or Weird Route stuff. So you notice 2 is huge, 3 and 1 are absent, 4 is small, and 5 is big again. Although, 1 is present but very small, 3 is present, hidden, but very big. Which is quite curious. Could imply some stuff like there is some big alternate stuff on 3, but it's not directly available. It might not be available if you've done 2. It might only be available if you've done 2. You might need the Shadow Mantle to deal with 3. The file that... the name of the file, the sound file for number 3 here is ma.mp3, which could be Mantle. Hello, Oddvar. The other Shadow Mantle-y thing here is this little text that kind of feels like the blank might be the Shadow Mantle. If only you had the... your luck might have gone another way. No blank, no crystal. Crystal has been the shadow crystals that we've gotten for defeating our various special foes there. And, so that's some interesting stuff on the stuff there. Let's see, what else we got? We got Dragon Blazers 3, might be prophetic. Because it talks about something happening to the party's mage, so that's why they didn't have the ability to cast spells or whatever when Noelle was playing that with Rudy there. So that might be foreshadowing Ralsei being absent in an upcoming chapter. Could be Noelle, because they're both kind of mages, but that's some thoughts on that there. More importantly, will there be beds to inspect? Will there be moss to find? There's certainly a precedent set that there will be an egg to find per chapter. Will we see our thrash machine again? We as far as eggs go, we currently have 1 egg that we found in Chapter 2. I did not go back and like make a file to cover the egg we could have found in Chapter 1. I'm fine with it being what we actually managed to find here on our own, I suppose. That's the little like random little bits of notes that I had to kind of comment on. Hello, Tesla Bolt. Welcome to the stream. That would not be surprising. Oh, yep. All right. We appear to have a blanked out name and avatar here. That was the next place to check, in fact. How long it has been. Days that felt like years. Years that felt like days. And yet, no matter how much time passes, it still trembles. Our beautiful connection. I can feel it quickening now. How lucky we are to need each other in this way. Another interesting website thing was this TV, which was there since they first put the Spamton Sweepstakes stuff up. That simply says it's off. So I've been watching that as well. It seems like if anything on the website's going to change, like right now-ish, it's gonna be that. So I'm trying to keep an eye on that as well. So then, will you partake once more? I will, in fact, partake once more. As we watch the end of the world together. Both referencing some of Sham's dialogue and the song currently playing. Indeed, and Shadow. I mean, I certainly had plenty of crashes with Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 playing them on release. Clearly, I should have tried harder to get hired for QA or testing, since I found broken things in, in all of it multiple times. It was especially awkward because, for those that weren't there, I decided to play Chapter 1 when we just first launched without saving the game, because I kept thinking that it was just going to be a really short demo thing that wasn't going to last very long. And then it kept going, but then I decided to stick with it in case anything would happen from me not saving, and then the game crashed. Which was awkward. But, you know, it was part of the experience. Oh, and to support what I was talking about with the this stuff here, the relevance to applicability and stuff, this is Chapter 1 not applicable, Chapter 2 applicable, Chapter 3 not applicable. But if you wait or like hold left or something, it'll say like, but ... So there's some further shenanigans there. It appears to be time. The third episode. The fourth fate. Alright. I did manage to time the music perfectly, too. A little bit harder when it's several songs deep. I will view my cart. And I won't continue shop. Something went wrong. Steve? I can't buy the game. Yes, not to call it technical difficulty. I thought we'd at least have to launch the game first. Well, it made it to the next page. It's still, An unexpected error has occurred. Your purchase has not been completed. There seems to have been an error initializing or updating your transaction. I'm getting all sorts of different error messages. Alright, I'm gonna try completely closing and reopening Steam, see if that helps. Like, I assume, like this is certainly a big launch, but like, Steam has had bigger launches on many occasions, right? I was not expecting it to completely break before I could buy it. We're trying. I can't buy the game. Okay, there are a lot of other people experiencing the same issue at least. Is the TV on? The TV is still off. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Good shot. Good stuff.
I can do anything.
Can do anything except buy the game. Okay, I think it's working. I think it's working. I am installing. Not quite the exact launch hit I was expecting, but you know, hopefully that will be the technical difficulties right there, and we don't have to worry about the game itself crashing this time. Okay, the TV's still off. Okay, it's probably gonna start being loud and. All right, we get cheers. Sound of Susie snoozing, snoozy. Oh right, that was one of the preview images. Was that with the eye blink? Yep. Huh? Okay, why don't my other keys work? Chris! Chris! Hey, Chris, hey, wake up! We're in the dark world. The hell did this happen? Well, who cares? This means another adventure, right? Let's see what else is around. What? I guess it doesn't copy your game config. It's... Yeah, you went back to ZX and C. And this I also had lower, so I tried to specifically set the settings so the volume would be less loud when it launched, but it still has auto run. It made me just defaults to that now. Level 3 Tactician. Alright, so our cool titles have reset. Wait, oh, rudeness is back at 100. Guts is at 3. Rudeness is back at 100 instead of at 89. Interesting. Oh, wait, there's another change. Ultra heal, instead of ultimate heal, only costs 90% TP. Your skills are improving. It's a couch for sleeping. The couch is asleep too. But is it gonna wake up? Little reminiscent of the pier where you find Goner Kid in Undertale. Is anything else gonna happen over there? Look weird, wobbly thing. I've got to let you know that sneezing is never normal. Like, I never sneeze. So, something to be concerned about. A stale wind. Okay, also evoking, you stifle a sneeze. Because sneezing is never normal, you see. But the wind reference does evoke Undyne's situation a bit too there. You're filled with the power of not sneezing! See, the game knows. The game knows sneezing is never normal. We sliding down like chapter 1 a little bit here, yeah. Oh yeah, we've still got those things as well. Okay, interesting. This is like the difference in a freshly created fountain versus a longer lasting fountain or something. That we start in this sort of area again? Curious. Awfully freaking quick, Ralsei! So did Ralsei talk with Chris about making this fountain? Is that why they're this quick? Like, we at least had time to, like, talk with Queen and get in a fight and stuff before Ralsei showed up last time. Wait for me. Ralsei! Yeah. I felt a dark presence and hurried here. If we keep going, the dark fountain should be... Hey, Ralsei! You're not gonna believe what I did after our adventure yesterday. After we saved the world, I went over to Chris's. Almost baked an entire pie, and then marathon movies all night. Aw, Susie, it sounds like you had a wonderful time. Yeah, it wasn't awful, I guess. I want to hear all about it. Let's just get going first. Oh, yeah. Pose as a team. Dark world being has friends, but... ... Oh, I took off their fluffy scarf, so fluffiness is only 1 instead of 10. Equipment-wise, I've got slightly weird things going on. I don't have the pink ribbon and white ribbon combined, because when they're combined, you don't get the cuteness up from the white ribbon, so I'm keeping them separate right now. So I've got, like, the stuff that gives attributes. We got bad idea, we got annoying, we got the question marks for the mannequin. Just keeping it spicy. Okay, well, Ralsei is interested in getting going, so we're going to immediately backtrack and not, you know, do anything with it, but you gotta try. You gotta try. There shouldn't be anything that is different if we choose not to interact with those things, I feel. So, oh, these are looking a little bit more sentient-like, and they're moving. Little bears. I wonder if any of them would sneeze if we stared at them long enough. Anyway, so I've been thinking about some of those movies last night. Think you could survive Blood Crushers too, Ralsei? I don't know. I've never seen a movie. Really? The dialogue did not stop when I stopped. It kept going. That means I should probably take a sip right now. Would you want to? Huh? You know, come watch next time. Movies. Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Sorry, Chris. You don't need a hint, do you? Chris, I think you just need to press that switch. Dude, Chris, if Ralsei hung out with us, he could do puzzles like this for us all the time. You know, if we ever found one in the light world. Which we will, pretty clearly, by that statement. Hello, Quiet. Temporary location for now. Yeah, I guess I should emphasize that for those that don't know, if my voice is more echoey while voicing stuff, I did what I could to try to dampen the microphone and stuff, but it's an open room and we're staying with friends while we figure out where we can be more permanently afterwards. Hey, does Ralsei even know math? Guess he could do our book reports. Ah, okay. So this area was previewed, I think. Yeah, this little screen here, and it had a score, like points at the bottom. No echo notice? Nice, nice. The acoustic foam doing its job then. Inside was 10 points! 10 points was added to my score. Alright, well that was, an empty treasure chest. It's pointless. Oh, yep, there it is. 10 points in my score. Now we're a mobile game, right? We've got multiple different currencies going on here. Still very interesting that Susie's rudeness went back up. PTs is 10, not points. Alright, nothing else to finagle here. Get some magic glass. Y'all aren't gonna say anything different when I come down here, right? Okay. Toilet taper, yes. And then, like, it doesn't have to just be movies, you know? You could even, like, go to school with us. And we could get him to do our homework, right, Chris? I'd love to do your homework, Susie. Hundreds of them grown up. Nice. that seems like a sort of decision that it's like, oh, whatever, we'll just make them separate for now, and then by the time it's like, I don't know how to fix this now, whatever, make them all unique. Yup. Alright. Getting some claps. It's nothing. I keep wanting to find any reason to go back, but it's, you know, just like the chapter 1 era, you've got all these little drop downs. Well, there's something here. Doesn't really look like a Star Walker. Curious. There's no way that was there. Well, was it covered by Susie's text box? It's possible it was there, but covered by the text box, I guess. This is the content y'all are here for, right? Just a desolate wind as we stare at something bobbing back and forth. The thing didn't look like a dishwasher in Shato. And then, like, best idea for last. So there's this festival in a few days, right? And maybe it's stupid, but wouldn't it be kind of fun if we all went? Okay. We have a little more clarification of the festival. I mean, a few days is still pretty vague, not particularly more specific than soon. But we know it's not, the festival's not chapter 4, right? The festival's gonna be like 5 or 6 or something then, probably. I mean, certainly the baseline, well, it certainly is a little strong. Probably, perhaps the baseline is that, we're in this dark world in chapter 3 and chapter 4 is the church, but maybe both of those are chapter 3 because then we'd be missing out on a day, and the days were already lined up so that chapter 7 aligned with Azriel's return from college. So we don't want to lose a day there, but oh yeah, there's another one. I made a picture set. Okay, see, we probably wouldn't have seen that if we were going fast, and the dialogue box probably would have covered it up, would be my guess. But if you go, slow. By all, I mean, Ralsei too, obviously. Susie, I'd like nothing more. I'd like nothing more than to go, Susie. But But you what? Hopefully this is not too, throat-destroying for Susie's voice. I always want to give it some gravel. Curiously long pause staring at me, Ralsei. I don't think I could. Yeah, I mean, it was... The festival's kinda stupid, you know? I mean, obviously. Just, I mean, We don't even have to play any games. We could just make a mess, cause some trouble. Just... I don't know. It could be fun if you... just win, you know? No, Susie, I want to. I just... I can't go. Did I say something weird? No, no, not at all, Susie. I'm happy to be invited by you, Susie. I am. It's just... I'm a Darkner. I can't go to the light world. Even if I wanted to. Why? Because we... Susie, it's hard for me to explain this, but... You see, Susie, you and Chris live in the light world. This is a musical choice. And presumably this is either Susie's room or Susie's childhood room. A place where everything is as you see. That is, as long as there's light. You see, when it gets dark, things become more indistinct. What if they become darker yet darker, huh? A chair can look like a monster. A poster can look like it's moving. Your eyes can't see the truth anymore. And when the light runs out... like, probably not a time you'd hide something in the dark here, but you could. You see nothing. Of course, your mind can't make anything of nothing. But what if? What if it became even darker? Oh, we are in fact not just sort of alluding to it, we're going a little bit more direct. Okay. Darker than dark. What if we could take away the light that wasn't there? Until we reached another side. If that were to happen... Hi, Doggity. You could start to see things again. And hear them. And feel them. How's it going, friend? Image friend? So that smile, of course, was at the end of Chapter 2, but also in the middle of Chapter 2, in the basement, if you move just right, you can catch a glimpse of that smile with those Spamton-esque eyes off to the edge of the screen. That is the Dark World, Susie. An alternate view of reality through the lens of shadow. In other words, an illusion. The Dark Fountains change everything into a fantasy. Surprisingly disconcerting seeing everyone chilling in our house. In the light world, in reality, Lancer's just an average playing card. Queen is just a laptop. In other words, when the light comes back on, or the lights come back on, this world is no longer real. The places you go, the people you meet, none of them are. I guess I was expecting toned that wrong. Just that's supposed to be more finality to that, but none of them are. Even I, the one telling you this, I too am. And notably no voice notes to that last bit there. And Susie's face more concerned than it's ever been. But Ralsei, how can you say you're not real? I can see you. I can feel you. I can hear you. Normal objects don't have feelings and stuff. That's right, Susie. They shouldn't. That's why I don't want you and Chris to worry too much about us, okay? Very evocative of talking to a certain other goat next to a flower patch. It's funny, I was overjoyed to make friends. Then, selfishly, I started feeling sad, too. Sad I couldn't be your friend in real life, Susie. That I can't do your homework. That I can't go with you. That I can't be there to help you when you really need me. Ralsei. I'm sorry. That's why if, you know, me, Lancer, we can't do it all. So, if you ever feel like we're not enough, just forget about us and make some real friends, okay? Ralsei, you idiot! How can you say that? You think I could just forget you? Forget Lancer? Forget everyone? I don't care what you say you are. You're real to me, okay? Susie, I'm happy to hear that, but... Shut up and listen to me! No matter what you say, no matter what you are, me, you, Chris, we're a team, alright? None of us are gonna forget each other. So please, just... Wow, what an amazing performance! The audience has been brought to tears, folks! Who the heck are you? I was hoping you'd ask. Mike, play the VHS! We are talking to Mike. Well, our other friend here is talking to Mike. Groovy. Egg! Also looked like some peepas there. And they're gonna look like that. Okay. Both size and visual. Yeah, no, I was getting reboot vibes too in Shota. Like the like 3D art style was also just evocative of a reboot regardless. What lovely contestants we've got today, folks! Contestants? Yes! You three are the stars of today's show! Mr. Tinna's Marvelous Mystery Board! What are you, a game show host? I mean, so, Spamton, despises this person, but, likes or appreciates or needs or whatever Mike for, some reminders there. TV time! What? What the hell are you doing? What am I doing? You should be wondering what you're doing. You're about to play the greatest game of your life. Answer crazy questions, pass physical challenges, and you'll all win some TV-tastic prizes. Floral cowboy bath curtains, a brand new family car, some kitchen sink foreguard, chocolate chewy roll-ups, a genuine Ralsei plush. Hey, I didn't agree to. And that's not. Oh! There's an explosion sound effect, but not the visual. The cat's is like a half explosion. We got cowboy curtains, I guess. Family van, commercial use only. It's icy. There's icy on the van. There's fur stuck in the drain. Hey, Dr. Tinnaville, what's today's prescription? Why, it looks like a prescription for 1 grand prize. That's right! Today's grand prize is this season's most popular item. Encased in our patented mystery ball. This dark world's one and only greatest treasure. Not only, I guess, but one and greatest. Hey, but you want to know what's inside, don't you, folks? Well, great news, cadoos and cadets. Everything can be yours. All you have to do is win! Wow! I've never seen the funometer like this, folks! No, don't touch that dial, because tonight we are gonna have one heck of a... Who the hell is we? Well, this is a game show, and you guys are the contestants, right? Let me be a little clearer. We aren't being on your stupid show. You aren't. Funometer's going down. Still hasn't plummeted fully. Oh, well, that's just hunky doody, you know. You do you. Meanwhile, I guess it'll just be me and the logo. Killed. Susie? What? Susie, I know I can't go to the festival with you, but if I can, I still want to have fun with you and Chris. Ralsei. Maybe we could just try playing this game? If we can't watch TV, maybe we can be on it? Alright, fine. We'll give it a shot. So it's like we've been primed to have certain feelings with the ways music is treated. You'll give it a shot? My game? I guess. Oh, you will? Oh, you thrill? Mike, the lights, the sounds, the what's-its, the do's-its, and turn them all on. And get me a cup of coffee. Right over here, ladies and germs. Backstage now. Okay. That's what the but ... was about in Ralsei's title now, I suppose. I mean, you gotta. It's nothing but garbage noise. Okay. No going stage right. found Starwalker. We found Starwalker. I will be the Starwalker. Man, they're so enamored with the TV that nothing's pissing them off. Huh? It's a reminder manual I was revising. How did it get here, exactly? Spare enemy Suzanne has become yellow. Use pacified tired enemy Suzanne blue. And remember Susan Ralsei's ass action and R action too. Well, those yellow things hiding behind a trash can? I know we fight these things at some point. You hear the audience whispering in awe at your presence. You are filled with the power of undeserved fame. Before the show. Wants an autograph. Don't. Chris, this world doesn't take cash. Instead, you'll earn points. So how about one last chance to use your dollars? Buy a TV dinner for $2.50. TV-shaped pre-made meal. The TV's pointy nose is used as a cone for the ice cream. Tea that is deteriorated after a short while due to its poor craftsmanship. Everyone pose! We're not like getting any different like rare poses or anything, alright? Looks like everyone's doing the same pose each time, right? Okay, okay. We saw those weather friends in our preview stuff. And there's someone that looks like the plugs, yeah. Your performance will be graded. S rank, A rank, that sort of thing. There ain't no shame in having a low rank, so just have fun. There might be a special room for S rank winners. Ah, the stars, Charmed, will be your boss encounter. Here's a little romantic forecast for you. The weather always sticks together. Tonight's weather is crystal moons. Is that drop? Crystal moons drop. Does it like stay that way if we talk to the hi? How the hell are you here? Chris, love, let's catch up in the green room. Oh, okay. So, any ideas on how I can be TV Guy's second in command? Everyone got their snacks and drinks. Once the show starts, there will be no bathroom breaks. Oh man, does that mean we should take our bathroom break now? Probably, honestly.